One very interesting relationship with right triangles is Pythagorean. Pythagorean was actually a person who discovered this relationship that I'll tell you about in a few minutes. But first we have to have some vocabulary. In our right triangles, we have the right angle of this triangle marked with this box. The sides of the triangle that touch the box are called legs. This is the leg, and this is the leg of this triangle. Here we have a leg and a leg. And the side that's opposite the right angle, right across from it, in this case this side, is called a hypotenuse. This is the hypotenuse of those two triangles. Pythagorean discovered that if you took the square of the legs, so let's label these this side A, maybe side B, and side C. A, B, and C. The hypotenuse is always the C. That's the longest side of the triangle anyway. So you're going to see that, and it's across from the right angle. And Pythagorean put this relationship together. If you squared A and added it to the square of B, you would get the hypotenuse squared. So squaring the leg, this is the leg squared plus the other leg squared, you would get the hypotenuse squared. That's what all that means. Maybe we should see this in action. So here is our right triangle. This is a scalene triangle. All the sides are different. We have a leg, and the hypotenuse, which is across from the right angle. So Pythagorean said, if we squared the leg, here I'm going to put a square out here. If we took this leg, which measures 3, I can get 3 squares out of that. And if we took this, made a square out of the other side, this leg, here I can get 4 blocks out of it. Then this side, the hypotenuse, would be the combination of the addition of these squares in the larger leg plus the squares in the smaller leg, and that would add to a square. If we put a square out on this side, on the hypotenuse side, it would be the same. So let's see if our math works out. We're going to take the formula a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. We're going to call this one A. That's this leg we'll call A. Let's call this leg B. And we have to call the hypotenuse C. A, we had 1, 2, 3. It measured 3. See 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3. And B measured 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. And C measured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. So now let's see if that works. 3 squared plus 4 squared is equal to 5 squared. 3 times 3 is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 4 squared, 4 times 4 is 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 equals 5 times itself. 5 times 5 is 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 9 plus 16 is 25. 25 does equal 25. The Pythagorean theorem says that if you take the two small legs of a right triangle, it only works in right triangles, and you square them, you make squares on the sides of them, you can add these together and they will equal the number of squares that you can get in the hypotenuse.